दोनों टीम को स्वागत किया जाए। फीफा ध्वज को प्रेजेंट किया जाए दोनों टीम का स्वागत करने के लिए। दोनों टीम तैयार हो चुके हैं प्रारंभिक के स्वागत करने के लिए और फिजिकल एथलेटिक एसोसिएशन का मैदान इंतजार कर रहा है आज के मुकाबला के लिए। उस मुकाबला का दोनों ही प्रतिद्वंदी टीम केरला पुलिस और रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया।
Hello, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to everyone who's joining us for this live broadcast. And this is going to be such an important encounter again. It's the Kerala Police who are playing versus the Reserve Bank of India. Seventh All India Invitational Football Tournament 2025 coming live to you from the District Athletic Association and this Dhenkanal Stadium here in Orissa. You're watching this broadcast live and exclusive. It's on SportsKPI and also on the District Athletic Association in Dhenkanal, as both the players will be standing along with the match referees and also the officials who matters the most. And just day before yesterday, we've seen Chief Guest just walking up, and there you go, right beneath your screen. This is match number 5. The Kerala Police locking horns versus the Reserve Bank of India. It's a bit of a delayed start, but we are getting ready for the business end. Behind the mic, I'm your host commentator, Mayur Barwa, and I'll be getting you all the action live as how it happens. As we can see, everyone is standing up there, and will be, I believe, it will be the national anthem which will be on play.
विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगति तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे भारत माता की भारत माता की भारत माता की बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। इसके बाद निवेदन रखूंगा हमारे मंच से सभी अतिथि थोड़ा सा कष्ट करते हुए मैदान के अंदर जाएंगे दोनों टीम के साथ परिचित और अपना शुभेच्छा देने के लिए मैं चाहूंगा दोनों टीम
And there you go. The national anthem was done. That will give you so much of patriotic feeling, isn't it? For every one of them, as you can see, both the teams, especially the Reserve Bank of India first, in their white, black, and black avatar, is railing around the match officials along with the color maroon, the team in maroon, not from the West Indies, from India itself, and they are the team from Kerala Police. As you can see on your screen, those are the chief guest watchers getting down from the the podium and walking on towards the players.
प्रेसिडेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट के बार एसोसिएशन ढेंकानाल टंकधर बेहेरा साहब वाइस प्रेसिडेंट
Be interesting to know how those players just shape it up, because it's not a long duration of this tournament. The these the first of the semi-finals will be played tomorrow, which is the 23rd of November. The second semi-final will be on the 28th of November. The final will be on the 30th of November. So, and we would like to thank our branding partner also from Reliance Trends, Performex, and we had hosts of other sponsors also that day. We could see, and it's such great names who have the local brands also who have joined hands to just spot on their name, their presence felt, joining hands with this prestigious seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. Watching this action live on Sports KPI and District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal, being played here at the District Athletic Association Dhenkanal Stadium in the state of Orissa. This was been one journey where all the players, will be very interesting. And let me tell you, the team, the Mohammad Rafiq from the Reserve Bank of India, he has played for Senior India. He has played for Kerala Blasters. He has played for Mohan Bagan. And then he has also played for the Chennai Football Club. And at the other end, Ashik Kurunian, he is from Reserve Bank of India again. He has played for Senior India, for Mohan Bagan, and also for the Bangalore Football Club. So good names who are there in the team in the Reserve Bank of India, and which will give such a wonderful opportunity for the rest of the players to rub shoulders with these names and bring on those much needed, that it's kind of like a tutorial, isn't it? There is a very good moment now that one of the chief guests will be there, as you see in many occasions. He'll be kicking the ball. There you go. The way he has kicked it off. He has a smile on his face and looks like a certain player. But focus back on the man who matters, the match officials. Match referee Jyoti Ranjan Swine, first assistant referee Subrat Kumar Purohit, and Mr. Devrat Swine, and the match. And the fourth official is Mr. Pradeep Nayak. So he is the fourth official today, and we had some good matchups. This is just match number five, and the last match, the day before yesterday, we had good number of crowds coming in. I could see the bikes today. It's not very much full. It's a Saturday, but I'm sure there'll be people coming in to support the teams. On your screen, the starting 11 from Kerala Police: Avinab, Irshad, Safban, Akhil, Anil, Ashfaq, Jamshid, Sajis, Arun, Sujil, and Babel. The head coach is Mr. Sayodik V. That's the team from Kerala Police. On your screen, the team from Reserve Bank of India says starting 11: Shubham Chauhan, Maneswar M, Utqais Kaushik, Mohammad Rafiq, Abhishek, Ashik Kurunian, Mohammad Hafuk Saik, Ranjan Shaji, Dharma Somanath Naik, and the head coach is Mr. Shil Anil. And those are the substitutes for Kerala Police: Ajay, Shatiz, Firoz, Anish, Dhanuj, Shihab, and Arjun. We're getting the substitutes for Reserve Bank of India: Vijay Kumar, KP Kabui, SK Shahid, SK Kamaluddin, Rajak SMD, J. Sushil Kumar, Babu Mandal, and Bhuva Sarkar. So, substitutes, both the teams you have seen there, they'll be kept on using in rotational policies. And the day before yesterday, it was just one goal being scored, and it was the Sunrise Club from Cuttack who defeated the Punjab Police from Jalandhar. And that's me, Mayur Barua, your commentator. Just be hoping that I do justice to this position, as we are just waiting for the referee to kick in the proceedings in this afternoon. We're supposed to have it at 2:30. So it's 5 minutes past three. So sit back, relax. It's a lovely afternoon, I believe. It's a nice breeze blowing, which will really help the players to just relax, go on with the paces of the game. Whatever the drill must be very hard, and more than heartening. Sometimes it becomes very hard, but it's all about you to just get in the goals, your score line moving, and that will be just an absolute driftness of your energy everywhere, and you can certainly feel it has been such momentous, isn't it, as we just get the kick on of this important encounter. This is match number 5 that you see on the screen. The men in maroon are from Kerala Police. The men in white, black, and black are the men from the Reserve Bank of India. Let's just get a little bit of just circling in there. It's been a location where you'll always be just up to the task. You've been caught sometimes in too much, and for uh, for the most part of it, you can always see what it just means for the players. As I've said, both the names, isn't it? Playing for senior 11, then you're playing for Mohan Bagan, you played for Bengaluru Football Club, and which is absolutely the pinpoint of what the best of the business just goes on. And that's why this is presents such a wonderful opportunity for everyone to showcase the talents of what they have and how they can go on their business. And that's why we say that you need to take up every game very seriously, because it's not a long format. This game becomes heavenly important if you have to just close in those important things, as you just see this match just definitely shaping on very much in the middle, in the quarter, in the second one, in the forwards. It's been looking little defiance from the Reserve Bank of India initially, of course. But if I have to reflect back on what happened, to see both the teams have are just getting their groups, because this is the first encounter for both of them. So let's see how they can just pacify the innings, because how they have must have seen how all the other teams have played their match up. And sometimes I just remember in the last time there was an interview being taken from by one of the coaches, and he was very happy with the infrastructure. He was very happy with the way the things have gone by, the facilities, and the way they have been looked after. So just hope this the management. I'm sure they'll be very very happy with the way it's been so smooth running at the moment. This seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025, and let me tell you, it's a platform who it's also laying the foundations. It's a tribute to the freedom fighters and celebrating 100 years of that. So it's such a good gesture also to attribute this 7th All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025 in the name of the martyrs who have led their life in the name for the freedom of a nation. At the moment, talking about freedom, there will be nothing more just to lay hands on the score line, which is 0-0 at the moment, both for Kerala Police and for Reserve Bank of India. This been such one kudos to what they've just played for. And there will be certainly being eyeing on one performance where they'll be very happy to see of how the sojourn just goes off from here on. And can you, if you can, get some portion for the man in maroon for Kerala, as I've mentioned, that was this was jersey number 14. That was Anil in your picture. It's been very good. We'll be just be hoping that they see the best of the lights as possible. Just got one line up in that color. So as you can just quickly see, that's just university. That's Ashpark right at the bottom of your screen. And initially, you feel it was little slow, but that's how you go beneath and just just grab what a moment will look like. As you can see, as you can hear the cries also. So it only juices up the story that you can always be very mindful at
Kerala
how
Police
they
এবং
can.
বাবুপাশরে রিজার্ভ ব্যাংক অফ ইন্ডিয়া
But I'm sure the crowd will just help up to just bring in much needed drive and a push for the players. As you see, those local friends winding up the story here. Look to again thank our branding partner from Reliance Trends, Performix Activewear for their wonderful association with this prestigious tournament, the 7th All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. You can see it's been very grounded, more than aerial, the shot. Both of them are trying to drive to open their account as the ball will just roll by towards the goalkeeper. So from the right to the left, it is the Reserve Bank of India who will be looking to score. From the left to the right of a picture, it will be the man in maroon, the Kerala police, who will be forcing their way out to get their names on the board. It has not been a very happy hunting grounds for teams who have been little defensive. So you need to attack more, and because as I've said before, when you know you've good names to rub shoulders with, to understand the nuances of how it goes for you, it always builds up such a nice breeding ground. It's a collusion along with the goalkeeper and one of the players from Reserve Bank of India. But remember, they are defending this area. Oh, this is lovely curve from the man in maroon. The curve came in from Arun from Kerala Police. That's just the number two. That's Irshad enforcing a straight pass right into the middle of the zone where it matters. They have suddenly that influx, a very different kind of energy here. So Reserve Bank of India need to pull on their socks, and because why I say that, if you see in the middle portion, from the last 3 minutes, three and a half minutes, they were a little slow. There comes the first injury, just in number 15.
বর্তমান ঘোষণা ভর্তি সমান্তর স্থিতিରେ
Let's
চকলেট
again
କଲର
intercede
ଜର୍ସିରେ
and
ରହିଛି
trying to
ଡାହାଣ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ
get the line
କେରଳ
correct.
ପୋଲିସ ଏବଂ ବାମ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ ହ୍ୱାଇଟ୍
The scoreline still says
ରେଖାଙ୍କିତ
0-0
ଜର୍ସିରେ
for
ଛିଟିକିଲି
both Kerala Police
ରିଜର୍ଭ
and the
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
Bank
ଅଫ୍
of
ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ
India.
ମୁଖ୍ୟ ସଂଚାଳକ ଜ୍ୟୋତିରଞ୍ଜନ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଏଆର୍ ୱାନ୍ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ ସୁବ୍ରତ ପୁରୋହିତ ଏଆର୍ ଟୁ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ ଦେବରାଜ ସ୍ୱାଇଁ ଏବଂ ଫୋର୍ଥ ଅଫିସିଆଲ ପ୍ରଦୀପ୍ତ ନାୟକ
And at the blow of the whistle, it just goes on in a very different words. What are the breeding possibility here? So less than 10 minutes, and we've already seen some stigma going on. We haven't been been to the best of the angles possible. But what it is about just getting those nuances correct for you. And that's exactly what the Reserve Bank of India, especially, needs to do versus the Kerala police. Have definitely carried on the grass, the grammar, which requires. But again, moving on very smooth. I'm sure this is how
केरला पुलिस के
they
तरफ
had
से
been
ये
known.
काउंटर का अटैक अब टारगेट के हिसाब से आउट ऑफ द गोल लाइन में ये और फास्ट कॉर्नर किक चांस फॉर द टीम केरला पुलिस
See how it goes. I'm sure there that was somewhere lurking around the corner. I don't know how many of you will be surprised to see that they have got that. That's not exactly a, but again, it's an error in a judgment, kind of a penalty there. The man in maroon, Kerala Police, with courtesy the header, but swayed away with an
पूरा
angle.
प्रयास
RBA was there,
कॉर्नर किक के
but
माध्यम
the
से फास्ट
defense
कॉर्नर के
has been
हिसाब से
very tight, and they have not left any screws untied, as you can see the from Kerala Police. So it was seriously thank heavens, I believe, Reserve Bank of India of not sighting that ball going into the jaws of the goal post. It's the goalkeeper from the Reserve Bank of India. And time and again, they've been pushed to the wall, I believe, in this last 4 to 5 minutes. And they've been testing the skills of uh, of, uh, of the Reserve Bank of India as the ball has been glided right to the corner. And I think that the defender, when you come in, just trying to mix it up with the forwards, that angle has not been too perfect. This is he just in number 32, just throwing the ball. Remember doing a futsal championship, which happened at Uttarakhand. Again, you have to all play by the foot. You cannot be there cannot be any throwing. There's been so interesting rules which has come in to shape this game. As you can see, there's a tussle hand in hand, and sometimes just gets so interesting beneath your grounds. 7-2. That it was 8-8. 1 point it was 7-7. As you can see, our chief guest just making a mark. His entry has been so close, and the passes also become so important. And that's where I believe, absolutely spotting there an error. That becomes such a huge error because the moment you try to squeeze your legs into such an important zone, you are somewhere. There comes a booking. There comes a booking. They will not allow to spare it away, and that's what the referee has done. He has already taken out his timing. He says up. It was not that you need to do. I have to tell you the names again of the referees. Our main referee is Mr. Jyoti Ranjan Swine. Assistant referee Mr. Subrat Kumar Purohit. Our assistant referee number 2 is Mr. Devrat Swine, and fourth official is Mr. Pradipta Nayak. So those are the ones who's officiating today's contest, this match between Kerala Police and Reserve Bank of India. Of this match number 5, the seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. You're watching all this live from the District Athletic Association, the Dhenkanal Stadium in Orissa, and live on SportsKPI and District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal. There's been some good grabs where you have just spotted yourself, I'm sure. And let's not also forget all our sponsors who have joined hands. And from the right flank, now trying is Reserve Bank of India. The first sign of aggression that they're showing in this 15th minute, exactly 15 minutes have finished by. And again, that angle that you'll have to make a perfect angle, that was probably lacking. You'll have to. And remember, if the first one, if I've seen from the day before yesterday's match, where Dinbandhu Das from Sunrise Club Cuttack, the home team, he was the one who scored the only goal, which was scored in the 15th minute. I remember in the 15th minute. After that, it was an absolute drought with no goals. It did create some chaos at the corner when Punjab Police Jalandhar was trying to get it 1-1. But at the moment, if you see with a layman's view, I think it's more of men in maroon. And oh, he did see that angle. Oh, how close was this one? By the time jersey number 10 came in, number 22 Shafwan from Kerala Police immediately intrudes into his own home and shies the ball away. Nowhere, absolutely nowhere in the picture was the goalkeeper to defend the ball from going into the goalpost. And thankfully, it still remains 0-0. You're thinking it was Kerala Police, but Reserve Bank of India and suddenly tried to crave their own thought here and was trying to disturb the order at which Kerala Police was playing their minds. That's why it was becoming so important that let's say just makes it a thought to remember. That's one of the coaches. I'm sure they have their own theories, and sometimes the players they won't be probably laying a hand saying, "Okay, we are not probably sounding names." Just That's a goalkeeper, jersey number 33, Avinav from Kerala Police, and he had a hard scare. He had a very slow hard scare there, just around a couple of minutes back. The players, jersey number 22, if I'm not wrong, the Safban from Kerala Police at that day, and I think it was again just number 22 or 24 from Reserve Bank of India who was trying to go for that first goal of this first half and also of the match. But I think that peace has prevailed in the camp of Kerala Police as they just saw it. And sometimes it becomes also a very cruel reminder of how not to probably cross boundaries if you have to see it very slowly of how they've probably curved it. Not all the players will be probably working in sync that okay, this is the same angle that we've practiced so far and this is how exactly we're going, but you can see this the simple passes from Akhil just number 12 to on to number 10 Arun in the forwards category. The right winger number 8, that is a Sujil right from the corner. Again, our only disturbing fact will be you don't sometimes have enough support from your forwards when you're trying to be more aggressive, more attacking. That's when you're probably you're thinking cap, though you have drilled it very hard, it was not going too smoothly for you. Beg your pardon. And that's where Reserve Bank of India, I think, they can have an edge, as you see some more and more people trickling in into this venue here at the District Athletic Association, the Dhenkanal Stadium here in the state of Odisha. It's been a very good after a delayed start. And if you have the passion for the game, it will hold you up very fine. As another player from Reserve Bank of India is going on just at the left of his body. Bit of a halt of play. Score lines yet to be open. Zero for Kalapuris and zero for Reserve Bank of India.
ଏବେ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଖେଳ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ଗୋଟିଏ ମାତ୍ର କର୍ଣ୍ଣର କିକ୍ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ମିଳିଛି ସେ ହେଉଛି ଖେଳ ପୋଲିସ ତରଫରୁ କୌଣସି ସଫଳତା ମିଳିନାହିଁ ଉଭୟ ଟିମ୍ର ଖେଳାଳିଙ୍କର ସୁନ୍ଦର ପ୍ରୟାସ ପାସ୍ ଆକ୍ୟୁରେସି ପାସ୍ ପୋଜିସନ ବହୁତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଉଭୟ ଟିମ୍ର ଖେଳାଳିଙ୍କ ଦ୍ୱାରା ରିଜର୍ଭ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ତରଫରୁ ଖେଳୁଥିବା ଦୁଇ ଜଣ ଖେଳାଳି ଜର୍ସି ନମ୍ବର 68 आशिक करुणिया जे कि सिनियर इंडिया तत्सहित मोहन बागान एवं बेंगालुरु एफसी पई खेलिछन्ते एवं मोहम्मद रफीक ताको पाखरे मध्य सिनियर इंडिया केरला ब्लास्टर्स मोहन बागान एफसी एवं चिटागंग एफसी पई मध्य से प्रतिनिधित्व करिछन्ते
As he's starting to put in more angle onto this game, a foul, says the referee. This is where you'll have to get your everything back. This is main angle. They've not been able to break the barrier at the moment. 22 minutes, in fact, 23rd minute into this first half. A bit of an almost like an appeal for a foul play. One of the tallest, I believe, from the Reserve Bank of India player. How many of those categories have been able to just go on the distance that will also matter the most in such kind of an encounter.
सुंदर डिफेंसिव मैच देखिବାକୁ मिଳିଛି
You can see a throw in coming in from the players from the Reserve Bank of India, just trying to glide it from to and fro right at the center of the football of this football venue. Number three now has a very good position, but if you have to talk about the percentage of whom have got it individually, that will also tell you a good chapter, and as a team also of who has done what. I believe it's the man in maroon, the Kerala police, will get will get the best of the grab. I believe the percentage will be much more higher, and probably have used one much more, but at least a 65 percentage, I would say. Earlier these numbers were ever growing. It was huge. Zorzi, Swami, and that will tell you that how many of have just grabbed to the notion of increasing the numbers. But what Maroon, the Kerala police needs to do, just have to play up their own angle. You can see what good circulation that is from Babel, jersey number 17, as he gives a very good pass, very quick pass, I would say, onto Arun, jersey number 10, gets it humbled away to Ishran, jersey number, that's Ishran, jersey number 2. It's a good kicking throwdown to Jamshid, the number 7. And as I was talking about the ball control, the position, if you see, it's been very quickly outnumbered versus what the Reserve Bank of India has been able to do. And we will tell you a lot about the story of how they are going at the moment here. So Reserve Bank of India, they need to just pull it up, try and galvanize of of what are the weaknesses of Kerala Police. Both the teams are playing their first match of the seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025, and so it becomes sometimes difficult to understand what the momentum holds for your each other, for your opposition, and only very slowly, as much and much of the game that you play, you will only get to know of what has happened. From the Reserve Bank of India, just oh, we see a stretcher,
इस टूर्नामेंट का ई टूर्नामेंट ड्रॉ
and immediately he called up for a stretcher. He's not very
चले
happy with the approach. He
स्पोर्ट्स
said
केपीआई এবং फेसबुक चैनल
he already had a delayed start, so this will allow them to take a breather.
এবং এই টুর্নামেন্টের ব্র্যান্ডিং
Yet to open a
কমিটি
scoreline, 0 for Kerala Police, 0 for Reserve Bank of India.
Finance performance approval the खिलाड़ी इन होते हुए मैदान के अंदर रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से
That will be so welcoming for the decision making. And that's why it's so important that they know of versus whom they're going at the moment. So let's just put on the much needed fact that someone needs to open their account here. As the ball just wobbles up very high in the air, and it's 2 versus 2. It's 2 of Irshan versus 2 of Reserve Bank of India. Jersey numbers. But it's a full force attack. First time. First time in this contest, you see one of the players from Kerala Police getting almost like knocked down. He got entangled in his own jump. It was almost like a leap of faith, like a frog jump from Irshad from Kerala Police. And again, very quickly, we get back into business into the 29th minute. So after these 16 minutes plus the extra time to finish the first half, really good to see who opens the account. Do you see at the dying minutes of the first half or the dying minutes of the match? That will be that will send that much needed shockwaves, I believe, if teams wait till the very last moment to try and justify or judge of what your opponent numbers are doing. Because whenever you do a kind of a man to man marking, you rehearse on your brain what's your opposite number is doing. If it's 12, sometimes it's 2 versus 2, 7 versus 7 is again sometimes 12 versus 12. We try and scan your eyes, like who's in front, who's behind you to make it going. So 0-0 for both the teams as exactly 30 minutes have finished by on the official clock. So 15 minutes plus the extra time is now left in this contest, in this first half of another football action of the seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025, live from the District Athletics Association Stadium, the Dhenkanal Stadium here in Orissa, in the state of Orissa. For many, they believe, okay, this is my happy hunting ground, and there are many players who also remembers their statistics that collectively this was how they have just made that contest very much alive. So well spilled it up now. It's almost you've consumed one of your pills and now you're trying to just swallow it up. So it's almost like all the paths now leading this glorious ending party. This Bank of India will hold that line very controllably if they can break the defenses of Kerala Police. But they have been going into an angle. You can see from the equator if they're going towards the left of of your screen and to the right of where they are heading to. I think the only problem they are facing at the moment is where they cannot are not being able to just make a jigsaw through almost like a puzzle of Kerala police, because they are not allowing the opposition to break that wall, which is like a corridor, or sometimes becomes an uncertainty, and then sometimes becomes a very questionable also, but not very negligible. And what is the counterpart saying? Oh, Kerala police on the players get straight into the jaws of the the goal post. This time it was the time for the players from Reserve Bank of India to do exactly what Kerala police did at the other end. This was probably a time about a quick reflex action. We're celebrating 100th birth anniversary of our youngest freedom fighter, Shaheed Rout. So that's what I was talking about a while back. It lays such a perfect badge to celebrate and offer our gratitude and our prayers to its youngest freedom fighter. So it is here that you show the seeds of the future, and that will also tell you the story that they're in sports, into culture, into different segments. They've been so good. They've been so creative. They've been so thoughtful in the process. That's a coach from the Reserve Bank of India at the moment. And as you try and come closer towards the knockout phase, you always have that insecurity in your mind. Okay, you're here, you haven't scored a goal, so for the ones probably who can just shuffle across at the different positions that are playing. You cannot be filling up your boots with again probably 11 new names. So it's always good that the team, all the players who have been knowing their ground so well, they do come up and keep this much needed hands intact. So 35 minutes, which will say, so 10 minutes from here on to finish this up. Recently, if we talk about the performances of what the Indian football team has been, it has not been 2 months. That will be such a digestive one for the football fans of India. Lost to Bangladesh very recently. They've been questioned very strongly the way probably they have been going in their business. And actually, that puts you in a spot of fix. And so it's so important as two players I've mentioned before who are just part of the playing 11 from the Reserve Bank of India. And again, you can feel the intensity in the air. So that will tell you that how closely these matches are being played as you run down through the different sponsors.
এবং
Bit of a
সাপ্লাই
pulse
করার
of
জন্য বিভিন্ন
play.
ফুটবলার জার্সি জাহানো বার
The
করে
scoreline yet to be
বিভিন্ন
open.
টুর্নামেন্টে
It's zero for Kerala
জাহানো
Police
বার
and
করে
zero
রয়েছে
for the Reserve Bank of
ଯେଉଁ
India.
ଟିମ୍ ସେ ହେଉଛି ରିଜର୍ଭ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ମୁମ୍ବାଇ।
I'd like to thank our branding partner from Reliance Trends, Performix, for their wonderful support and to ensure that the active wear remains actively worn at by the players. And if I have to make you recollect, Ashik Kurunian from the Reserve Bank of India, he has played for Senior India, for Mohan Bagan, and also for the Bangalore Football Club. While at the other end, also for the Reserve Bank of India, is playing is Mohammad Rafiq, who has featured for Senior India, Kerala Blasters, Mohan Bagan, and the Chennai Football Club. So, two huge names who can just teach you the nitty gritties, a point or so of how to go along your business. And so, it's so important that you feature in such kind of tournaments. And it's one of those, the seventh All India, because then you know the length and breadth of how everyone is performing. What are the angle? How much is it making you lift up to the angles, and you can really help yourself as you. And that's also it's a very much of a drive in tech. It is so close to the fact that the players, as you can see, even if there's not been a single goal scored, everyone is trying as a player, as an individual, of course, of to check to see or what's the stamina lying behind all the players who can probably yield that first goal of the evening. Oh, oh, is there a push? He immediately just signals his hands both ways, saying that it's not intentional. But one of the players from
सिचुएशन
Kerala Police has just fallen down.
आउट ऑफ द पेनल्टी एरिया के बाहर होता हुआ ये
There is a fall, so it seems like jersey number 8 have was one who has fallen down.
सोच विचार
Yep, Sujil is the
करके
one who has
थोड़ा सा
actually fallen down.
व्यू थोड़ा सा दोनों टीम के खिलाड़ियों के बीच में आखिर आखिर सहित उभय टीम खेलाड़ी परस्पर शक्ति को एठारे तोलुवा सहित पुनश्च प्रस्तुत होउछंती आ गुटे फ्री शॉट पाई टीम केरला
It's almost like as you're trying to score that that important penalty for your team. Will they get it? Will they get it? Not.
प्रतिरंजन
So
किए
many
गए
questions come
काफी
to
सोच
the
विचार के
fore.
बाद समझबूझ के बाद वार बनाने वाले खिलाड़ियों को अपना सही स्थान दिखाना
see what lies in store.
5 meters. Complete one.
Trying to make those last moment adjustments. Here is the other players here, but who will be featuring the base? It will be in number six. It will be Ashfaq. Will be tracking that track by. Can he just make it curve like a banana and get right into the goal post? Oh, how close was this one? Superbly done from the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. Spectacularly done. You can see
प्रभावित करते हुए
the
शॉट के साथ केरला पुलिस की टीम
reserves,
मतलब 7 दूसरा कर्नल की पहले हाफ में दोनों की टीम के
including
पास
the
11 करोड़
assistant referee, trying to put out the sweat because the sun might not be shining in brightly, but husking and making things difficult as a player. As there's a corner kick opportunity, header again gets right over the crossbar and right from Jamshid. Angle was perfect, little shorter also. He keeps it and places it right into the middle of where the D is, where you need to score.
शशांक कुमार क्लस्टर मार्केटिंग मैनेजर उड़ीसा राजेश कुमार क्लस्टर
But the scoreline yet to be
मार्केटिंग
opened
मैनेजर उड़ीसा
as you get into the
सूचना नंबर
42nd
7
minute of the
मार्केटिंग
first
मैनेजर
half.
उड़ीसा
Still
राजेश
zero for Kerala
सूचना
Police,
प्रतीक्षा
zero for the
एकत्र
Reserve
अभिच्छा
Bank of India.
उपरि रक्षण करी
It
ସମ୍ପତ୍ତିରେ
was very interesting to see. Will be closely monitoring their own progress. The coaches, of course, are there. It will be up to the players to monitor their own progress and to see, okay, we have your mind because as a player, it's not only about what you do inside but outside also. If your brain works like a computer, or if you have a photogenic memory, it will certainly help you to try and retain and identify like which are the players that you should be going in the second half, probably of course against, to try and open your account of the first goal. It matters
କଷ୍ଟମର
for
ବୁଦ୍ଧିମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ
for both
ସ୍ୱତନ୍ତ୍ର
the
ମ୍ୟାଚ୍
uh,
ଅଛି ଆଜି କେରଲା
for both the
ବ୍ଲାଷ୍ଟର୍ସ
teams, of course.
ଭର୍ସେସ୍ ରିଜର୍ଭ ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ଅଫ୍ ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ ମଧ୍ୟରେ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ଡାହାଣ ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ ମେରୁନ୍ କଲର ଜର୍ସିରେ କେରଲା
And
ପୋଲିସ
there's a
ବାମ
dugout I've
ପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ
seen
ରିଜର୍ଭ
before
ବ୍ୟାଙ୍କ
also.
ଅଫ୍
That's the
ଇଣ୍ଡିଆ
dugout of the
ସମସ୍ତ
Reserve
ଉଭୟ ଟିମ୍
Bank of India.
ସମାନତର ସ୍ଥିତିରେ
He's been
ଶୂନ୍ୟ
animated. He has
ରନ୍
been
ଶୂନ୍ୟ
very animated, to be honest. And we could see he was just sometimes crying in frustration. Also, he was building the agony. He was building up that 60, 70. If we have to just as calculate by, it will tell you, okay, there's been deflections that you want to really want to see. And as a youngster, there's so much of things to learn as you get into the 44th minute with no goals yet being scored. Sometimes the occasion becomes, sometimes it takes so much of out of you, and that's why it becomes more and more important that you deliver, and then you see, try and see that light still being shining at the end of the tunnel. But we just be hoping that the tunnels are not huge enough, or else the crawling only gets even tougher and tougher. But I would say the Reserve Bank of India has made a very good comeback. At one point, the Kerala police looking very strong and was very sure shot of probably getting the first goal. Reserve Bank of India definitely came to the fore very closely, but the story has been such that both teams are not letting their opposition to curve an edge for themselves as from the corner. That from the D, it's been an angular pass towards the middle. Been all journey at the moment, and nothing to relinquish from the road ahead. just some seconds away from the official 45th minute to finish, and 10 will be getting for an extra time, or just 1 minute. Did I see just 1 minute have been added, or did I see some minutes more? I think just 1 minute has been added as an extra time. I think that's okay. That's okay. We'll have to pay that exactly in accordance to what the umpire has, and the referees have been spoken and have given the decision. And there you go, plus one, we just come up right at the top. So not much of a time left for either of the teams if they'll have to just sit by and think that we are on a safer territory. And so again, like in cricket, you have the light meter which comes in, but it is not there in football until as there has been very dark, where you cannot stop the ball, or you cannot spot the ball. And there you go, to blow off the whistle to signal the end of the first half of this match number five between Kerala Police and the Reserve Bank of India. The scoreline yet says 0-0 for both the teams. So, but again, a bit of a seesaw battle that you've seen, particularly in the last 10 or 11 minutes. The phase was much left to be decided. There's been nothing fillers in there. We'll be happy. I think more than Reserve Bank of India will be Kerala Police. We'll be back after the next for the next half very soon. You don't go far away. All those action of this match number five of the seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025 will be back. It'll be live on SportsKPI and District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal. So you stick by and stick on.
ये टूर्नामेंट में 12 टीमें इस बार पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, जिसमें 8 टीमें आउट ऑफ उड़ीसा और 4 टीम इनसाइड द उड़ीसा की टीम है। और दोनों टीम फिर से तैयार। थैंक्स फॉर द रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया और नेशनल टीम उड़ीसा में इस बार अपना साथ छोड़ने वाला
Welcome back, everyone, to the action for the second half. The scoreline is still says 0-0 for both the Kerala Police and for the Reserve Bank of India. You're watching the 7th All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. The blow of the whistle from the referee, the match again starts for the next 45 minutes of encounter. I'm your host commentator Mayur Barwa behind the mic again, watching it live on SportsKPI and the District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal from this Dhenkanal Stadium in the state of Orissa.
और
It's a tribute to the freedom fighters, 100 years, birth of the youngest here, and it's a good venue here. I'm sure there have been so many names written in the past who have left a mark, the indeligible mark, at this hallowed venue. And you can see cricket those cricket facilities are also there at the corner of this ground, which means being a multi-structured facilities. Apart from football, you have those other sports also, which carries on at this venue. So nicely done. It'll be one journey which they'll be so much be been very exemplified to the core. It'll be very important manner. But as you've seen before, the man in maroon, Kerala police, were doing things mostly correct. But again, probably somewhere they've just lost the way they've started off versus the Reserve Bank. But this time, of course, as the sides will be changing because of the starting in the second half. 1.5 minutes, in fact, 2 minutes have gone by in this second half. It's going from the center. It's been some momentous effort that they'll be taking to get this going on to a very different angle. And from good passes that you see suddenly from the Reserve Bank of India, this time they will be changing from the right to the left. If from the left to the right of your picture, will be now the Reserve Bank of India who will be looking to score, and from the right to the left, it will be the uh, the man in maroon, the Kerala police, will be going on to defuse the bomb, infuse the bomb. I would say going well, but almost Lone Ranger. So Bank that was in the forwards playing Jamshed got a tiny bit of injury. So Madrisa Bank of India, they had three injuries versus just one. It was just a brief moment, and that's why just 1 minute as extra time that you got after the end of that 45th minute in the first half. So all kudos to the players, also to the quick action of the match officials, and also of the support staff, the medical staff. So that's what it is. It's like a chain reaction when one does the job very smartly, very smoothly, it eventually transpires to the rest of the. It's like a chain reaction, of course. You know, the more quickly you react to a situation, the quickly it just gives that equal fair bit of chances. I see the goalkeeper. It is from the Reserve Bank of India, all in yellow and a bit of black there underneath. I mean, have to just get it quickly sorted and been mostly have done well. I won't say in tits or bits because they've mostly done very good side effect of the fact that they can curve it, they can do it. There's been jostling, just good remote. It's a flyby. The kick has been a header has been attempted from the Kerala police. This is the same area they go. That's Anil with the ball. Makes a very good diagonal pass on to Sajish. Jersey number 31 trying to find that gap, that trying to pierce it. It's an aerial shot. Gets onto the body, and finally, it's number 17. It's Bubble who kicks it, but straight into the body of the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. So it remains at 0-0 for both the teams. Now, after a long time, we see the man who was right behind of structuring the team, the coach of Kerala Police, and immediately we would have seen a goal also. We'll see that replay. How close was this one? Oh, again, it's a matter of inches. It's a matter of timing. As you try to hurry up a goal, the numero uno, jersey number one from Reserve Bank of India, have done exceedingly well to stop the ball from going into the mouth of the goal post in the 51st minute. So 6 minutes have gone by, and it still says 0-0. Oh, gets into the crossbar. He flies by. He flew. As he flew in action, he's got himself a little hurt on the thighs. Immediately crunches on his back. How close was this one? Did fly? The ball just flew from a distance from the corner, from the right hand side, on the right flank. Comes in the it's like a health committee that comes in and assistance from the medical. Score line still remains at 0-0 for both the teams for Kerala Police and for Reserve Bank of India. As the crowd slowly starts to build, we also like to thank our branding partner from the Reliance Trends Performix. They are active wear partner. And closing on the ball. Yes, and that's what the rule is. You need to quickly release and move away from the scene for the referee, Mr. Purohit. There, they've gone a little bit dark here. There's the sun, as I mentioned before, hasn't been shining too well. But Sajish, just number 31, took the ball away from as watchful eyes of our cameraman, our dear cameraman, from the lenses of from that production angle. It's almost like a train which is whistled past on the tracks away from you. So ended off Victoria in the 54th minute now. 9 minutes have gone by. Still some very good portion of time which is left in this encounter. In 36 minutes. So lots and lots of things to play for. Matter of time, matter of collision also. Saji's this time. Yep, number 31. But that's good. It's good to see. Just number 10 from RBI immediately comes in to inquiry. 12 just falls by. It's a good sign of sportsman spirit that good brotherhood remains. You adults, you are growing up there. It is no one's fault, nothing intentional, so can be forgiven, and it keeps the momentum so much alive, isn't it? and I'm sure there'll be so much of reserves on your mind. Trying to know that. Like, 56. So 10 minutes have gone by. It'll be. It's been so good. There's some members who are just keeps it moving, keeps it going. It's been just the best of all those skimmering of the past. As you see, the ball as it just rolls by, just flat across. Bit of a defensive play also, if you see, but not from Kerala Police. He's eyeing a spot from the right flank. Did he spot a foul? Immediately raises his hands. That was just number two. That was Irshad trying to have a word with the referee there. And the goalkeeper is giving a different statement. He's getting irritated. He's saying, "Okay, let me just come to a conclusive thing here." He's trying to make it very evident from what it is. You can see right at the background. The crowds have certainly increased. Tomorrow is a Sunday, so you can expect some very good crowds coming in. And to say, we're still a little arguing on some facts, but and I remember doing one tournament where there were seven cards, seven red cards being shown somewhere, and becomes so tough. Oh my goodness! It is not looking good. It's quarrelsome. It might be the first one. It's a huge penalty now. Oh, it will be like a rocket for sure. It's number seven. It's Jamshed who will be taking the strike. Yep. So let's see what happens. Numero uno, number one, the goalkeeper from Reserve Bank of India have to steady himself, have to mentally be very aligned. His body posture now needs to be right in zone of where that firing line will be from Jamshed number seven from Kerala Police. Here you go, blow the whistle. What happens? And it's a goal. No movement from the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. Could not see of what is happening here, neither to his left nor to his right. And the ball gets right into the corner of the goalpost to become so Jamshed coming the first goal scorer of this match, and the first goal has come in for Kerala Police. There you go. Little tired also, I believe. He was agitated. He was tired in his mind also. The goalkeeper was trying to explain the things to the goal to the referee. And there you go. He was very minimal in his effort, and he was disappointed earlier, and now he knew that was for everyone to see the result. So there you go. Officially comes in Jamshed from Kerala Police, scoring the first goal of this match, and it has come in the 58th minute of this match. So pressure now on Reserve Bank of India as they now trail by a goal, and as you can see in the first half, it has not been easy. You'll have to again rise up to a very different temperament, and almost to the level of what Kerala Police have done it, and it's courtesy to a huge foul, huge one. and generally that's what the players look forward to. And so Jamshid, jersey number 7, got the opportunity, grabbed it with both the hands, and do I say with both the legs, in one of them legs, scoring the goal. Into the 60th minute, 15 minutes have gone by during this goal, but Kalapul is now from the right winger, trying to dig into the ball right from the base. The ball just scoops up, but not making any disturbance. But Nuno, the goalkeeper, number 1 from RBI, you know that they can be now doubly dangerous because sometimes one goal brings two, but he doesn't want to see the TWO coming very soon. He would only look to get it in a much better relaxing mode. He doesn't want to see a very different angle. It's been much more of an inclination of what you have done in the past. A little bit of a concern for the goalkeeper of Kerala Police, absolutely draped in violet. The scoreline is 1 for Kerala Police, none for the Reserve Bank of India. This is where it all just gets it moving. As again the whistle this creates that needed wave across from the corner flicked. Can get it easily going. It's going to the corner. He's been sticking to some great goals, just passing it very bravely. Let's see, pass can be quick enough. Are the legs making any hasty push? And what has the force set in? Just briefly across the surface from the forwards into the corner territory. So 27 minutes are remaining in this contest. So less than half an hour plus the extra time. Just one which was added in the first half. As the ball just rolls by and Calapolis does the best way possible as the ball kept on moving to kick it off because he had one of his partners was just running side on side with him. So it was the best thing that they can do to turn once for 6. Swami, they have done so much of reservations very well. So just a day after this end, it will be very brave. And let me tell you the knockouts. The first semi-final will be played tomorrow, 23rd of November. Then the second semi-final, 28th of November. Then we're having the finals day, which will be on the 30th of November. watching this action live on SportsKPI and the District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal, live from this beautiful venue of the District Athletic Association, the Dhenkanal Stadium here in the state of Orissa, the 7th All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. And a huge thank you to our branding partner from Reliance Trend, Performex, the apparel wear, active wear. Oh, huge foul it might be. It might just be a huge foul. Oh, Jussie number four, he's lying straight on the ground. And the cameraman is making um, a huge spot on the player. Is not making, probably one of his fingers or probably his complete head has just gone onto his face. It's not looking too good. Is is trying to put something on his eyes, on his face. It's not looking good. That's Josie number four, Sanju. So we'll have to just start it up from the corner from where it starts. He doesn't want to wait much more. So there you come the replace. So number 16 goes out for Reserve Bank of India. Number 18 comes into play for his team. So that's a change from the substitutes. And it becomes very, very, very certaintive of how you just plan your business. That's how it is actually. The plans sometimes doesn't come your way. The ball just flies by, just kicks it off, rolls by with his head to the furthest corner. It will give you that trust, that much needed force. Just build to the body. Let's see how they can put that equal force now, both the teams. You can hear the commotion also. And there'll be especially built for the Reserve Bank of India players as they want to the scrutiny those things. Can they? So that's where the forwards plays such a major role and to carry forward the business, and then the defenders just kicks in to light up the scene because the left wingers, the right wingers, that will help the cause. But again, if you have to, that's what you call the making a ball there for the scoring opportunity. It has to happen from the forwards, little backward of square, I think there, and that's when other players can either make or break that opportunity. That has really been something which especially the Reserve Bank of India players need to think it out. Kalapul is getting a huge advantage here. Probably the barriers of the black and white and black of Reserve Bank of India was putting up a more stronger fortress this time versus the versus the Kalapulus. As you hold the background of the chief guest today, the Dias, the important people who also been a part of this wonderful sojourn of this competition, this tournament, the 7th All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. You can see mixture journeys, the young and the old. You can see there are people, I'm sure they played this game in the past, or they might be a part of different clubs, and some of them might be having their relatives also sitting in there and saying, okay, you've got what it takes to be a champion. You have to just go out there and prove it and prove your mettle That's what everyone looks forward to do in any sports. And when the game is one of them, which is very fast paced, you'll you really need to just make that count for yourself. As you get in the 70th minute, which just means that 25 minutes will be finishing. And also a matter of how simple or how simplify you can make the equation for yourself.
ଆସନ୍ତାକାଲି ଟୁର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟର ପ୍ରଥମ ସେମିଫାଇନାଲ ଆମେ କାଲି ଗୋଟିଏ ଟିମ୍ ଫାଇନାଲ ମ୍ୟାଚ୍ ପାଇଁ ପାଇବା।
Kerala police will be very happy.
ପ୍ରତିଷ୍ଠିତ କାହାଣୀ ଆସନ୍ତାକାଲି ପ୍ରଥମ ସେମିଫାଇନାଲରେ
It's a goal to the name which happened in the second half. It happened in the 50th minute. So 12 minutes have passed by since the last goal. Might just be the second one lurking round the corner. As one of the players from the Kerala police just rolls by. The match just keeps on going. Crowd also not thronging into the venue. Some of them might have come straight from the work. Few offices might be closed, but it's a bank holiday today. So bankers from different sub institutions, they can definitely come in, be a part of this occasion, this football tournament here at the Dhenkanal Stadium here in the state of Orissa. Becomes very important from Bhubaneswar, Cuttack, and there have been other parts of the cities in Orissa because they are trying to build up a good sporting legacy for the state and for other states in the country to emulate. There'll be the Khelo India University Games, which is going to happen from the 25th of November till the 6th of December. That will be in Rajasthan, part of one of those. So 22 disciplines will be played. So one of them will be football, hockey, wrestling, boxing, athletics, archery. So different sports, different medals are for grabs. You had the Khelo India Youth Games, which was played in Bihar. Of course, you have the services and the sports control board. If other names will form such a lasting legacy for the players to come. At the moment, the legacy has not been good enough from the Reserve Bank of India as they are trailing by one goal versus the Kerala Police. It's been spot on with the way they have gone on in their business at the moment. The man in maroon just have to keep their basics correct. Just have to put that ball not much of a stiffness that they need to feel. What it happens from the left flank. They try again. Finance is best reserved for someone who cannot sport the sporting field cricket. So, so that's what exactly holds true. This is a corner kick. Yeah, number seven, Jamshid. Here's the one who just had a nasty fall at the corner. But good to see him getting back in the groove for his team for the Kerala Police. Everyone looking at the ball as he just kicks it up very hard. No, not a good zone. Easy one for the goalkeeper of this was the Kerala Police. Just stopped by. In fact, for the Reserve Bank of India. Oh, number 31 gets the ball. Let's charges. Can he make a lovely pass? Oh, gets rebounded from the chest of player number 17. That's Bubble. Not bubble. Remember, that's babble. 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 Say been blah blah. Be looking forward to get a goal. At the moment, it's been just one, which has been scored by number seven Jamshed himself. Such a nice penalty one that he kicked off. There's a serious, dreadful the goalkeeper, as the argument just set on by the Reserve Bank of India players. But unfortunately, it is the match referee at the end of the day that's what mattered, and he just signaled that yes, you have to play from a very short corner because owing to the wrongdoing of your player. It's 6 minutes now. Can they get grab off? He smiles. He knew his angle was not perfect where he was trying to put it towards the left flank and didn't get perfectly well underneath the football because you're wearing shoes. Your ball has to be perfectly aligned for that ball to travel. So that also makes such a huge story for you to just understand the nitty gritties of where you need to deposit the football. You can see now every goal is so tough. Just one goal, and that came in the second half, in the 58th minute, so which was 13 minutes after the second half started. So you cannot taking letting me things taking lie down because sometimes the games becomes very crucial, very cruel, more than crucial to come back haunting you. So it's such an important juncture at a tournament, which is not a long driven one, which quickly depends with every match that you secure those important points to remain alive in the context. This contest at the moment it's the seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025, and that's how you need to regroup and rebuild your next move. You're watching this live on SportsKPI and District Athletics Association of Dhenkanal, live from the District Athletic Association, the Dhenkanal Stadium in the state of Orissa. It's been very good when your sporting prowess just speaks so much louder. That'll give you some interesting cropping up of history right in front of you. And that's why I'm sure this competition has been a resounding success. Winning or losing is always a part and parcel of any sport. So, but your a long-term strategy, your long-term goal, your objective only has to be where this you need to just make a travel of this tournament to. Can there maybe improvements in every tournaments with every year? What can be implemented? What can be journalized? That's also equally very important. So that's for the management to think about. But for the players, they'll have to know that the time is of important essence. The Reserve Bank of India in the 79th minute, so they are still goalless, still trailing by one goal versus the Kerala Police scored that goal in the 58th minute, and that was courtesy Mohammad Suzine, and then as he was trying to just get in it. Courtesy that foul also that's straight in from the legs of Jamshed, the scene number seven for the Kerala Police. And it gets straight in and straight out. So exactly 79 minutes are finished by. So you have to quickly think what different they could do here. But are they getting the second one? Number 31 pool scene. He makes a nice flyby right at the top from the three of the defenders from the Reserve Bank of India was definitely positioned. But Kerala police, I'm sure they have already shown what they possess, but nothing to take away from the way that Reserve Bank of India has played at the moment. But the story is not finished here. We have 10 minutes more as we go into the 88 minute plus the extra time. We'll be seeing of how it just unfolds now right in front of our eyes at the moment. So it is you can never say never. That's how the situation is at the moment. It's well said. It's almost like a segregating your rather than segregating. It's from one end to the other. They're trying to just see where we are getting it busted. But unfortunately, nothing has come at the moment for in the hands of the Reserve Bank of India. That's been a very difficult story here, and a story which is not writing much to the core. They still be believing that that is something probably a, a master stroke written somewhere. We have to maintain the standards. You have to equally just played up the groove. Bit of a good day of so where does it go from here on? Do you see something written? Are you seeing the last bit of work? It won't be easy, especially looking at the time of how the Kerala police have been breeding at the moment. Just to be very much of a negligence corner. And do you say from the corner, do the Reserve Bank, and do we say where it is? Has it again? It sometimes becomes sometimes like a dirty stopover. As we like to thank again our branding partner from the Reliance Trends Performance. There is this active wear, active threads, reflective elements, and anti-static. So you can visit the performance section, right? Which is, I'm sure there's a canopy somewhere at this venue, or a nearest, uh, rush to a nearest performance store today. It'll be very, very reflective of how the day has gone by. What does the angle now say for you? Oh, it's a bicycle kick. Oh, that bicycle kick has yielded a goal for Reserve Bank of India. They did sense a responsibility from one of the players, and the responsibility has yielded a deafening result here. That's jersey number 22, is it? Ah, as like the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India couldn't move. Here was the goalkeeper of the Kerala Police who couldn't move much thanks to the lovely bicycle kick straight into the corner. And now it's equals at 1-1. What a match. What a fascinating contest we're witnessing here. Oh, just wait for the name. What a man. And I can see the faces. The faces of Kerala Police have gone pensive. Yes, they know they were so much on their ascendancy. And at the corner, you can see that coach giving water to jersey number 27. Now he will be more animated as the time is of importance. Less than 10 minutes remaining in this contest. The score line is 1-1. One more goal from any one of this team, and it's going to be a huge one for sure. We'll be seeing the roars, we'll be seeing it defeating. The sun has gone down, and they'll have to finish it. I'm sure there's just around 6-7 minutes remaining, including the extra time. Is Kerala Police trying to be a little positive here as he just steers the ball away from out of bounds? Scoreline still remains at 1-1. The crowd's enjoying just near the branding boards. It's just fitting that they get such a nice. It's like a hero's tribute, isn't it? We have already given a free tribute to the freedom fighter, and now here you are making a tribute with your and making the tribute to the attributes of your football. Oh, what a save! Did he save a classic goal? The goalkeeper from the Reserve Bank of India. There we go, number 17. Ah, it seems like Babel. Number 17, Babel, yes. Oh, could have got the second goal, but absolutely spot on. Numero uno. Number one, the goalkeeper, the Reserve Bank of India, have stopped an absolute heartbreaking moment here. Oh, well done. Well done. Brownie points. So scoreline remains intact at 1-1. Could have easily been two for Kerala. Now you can feel the energy. It's a very different kind here for the Reserve Bank of India. And why not? They can sense, they can smell something coming. It's wrestling, it's football at one go. Only the whistle of the referee will break the bondage. You can sometimes just smell the variety. That's what is required. Just smell the different kind of, it's like the dishes which have been served for you. We're into the 88th minute, and but nothing has been fixed at the moment because it's 1-1. One more goal, they will be in a contest, and they won't be having much time then to think about the stretcher. The side of the stretcher is never a healthy story. Never a healthy story. The stretcher when you see on any sporting field, not only football, and you have some superlative fast work being done, then it becomes more of a regularity. Then Sanju with the ball, ready for the throw down. It's still 1-1 for both the teams. Becomes important. One of the players from Reserve Bank of India gets hit on the toe. We've already seen a booking today, but that was at the first half. The booking was at the first half, trying to call up a stretcher. And whenever that argument comes in, the referee says, "Okay, I'm there. I am there. I'm here to smoothen up the things. I'm here to look at." That's what they have to do the from the experience. And you can see that All India Football Federation, that logo is there on his left, on his left chest. That will tell you that they've got the best of the business, the match officials, for this all important seventh All India Invitation Football Tournament 2025. And he has shown a yellow card. So, booking he has made. He has not forgot that the stretcher might be there, but I have to do my duty also of taking out that not so good color for any of the players. Written down the note. So second booking of this match, the first in the first half, the second in the second half. The 90th minute you are playing here to see how much of the extra time will be added. Exactly 90 minutes of this match has finished. Who is going to get a goal, or are we seeing a goal, or will it be remaining at 1-1? It'll be very close at one point. We really need to close in on things, and by the look of it, at the moment, it's just 50-50. We are really not sure of which is a team who's going to make up the bread and butter, or would be yielding on the tea and the cookies for the team, for the coach to give a smile at the last minute. Oh, that was some force, and the ball just rolled by across was the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. He stopped a super goal just some time back. So you'll be seen with utmost respect by the Kerala police players, of course, because there might be no opposition camp, but what a save that was seriously. I'm sure that will be the highlight of this match, one of those important highlights of this match, the save by the goalkeeper. And there you go, 2 minutes have been added, so you can play till 92. So not much time left in this contest. Now we're just counting down on the seconds before the final whistle will be blown by the referee to signal the end of the match. Overall, it has been a very good contest, one which is just taken the level of this. Oh, the level has gone to a different level. Kerala police for a second time trying again. But what a man, what a goalkeeper he is. Wow, he's a wall. He's the wall of China. Anywhere you go, you got a goal against his name when the first goal was being scored due to a penalty. Look at his comeback now. Back to back saves from the goalkeeper. Can he do for the third one? With both his hands, he just pulls it up, and there we go. The match has come to an end at 1-1. So it's a draw. Not much that we can do. So full time, Kerala Police 1, Reserve Bank of India 1. But it's all thanks mostly for the goalkeeper. As you look at the replay, that was the second goal and the first goal for the Reserve Bank of India to equal it up at 1-1. If not for that goal, it was a certain win for the Kerala Police. But again, those ifs and buts remains. Ifs and buts are the important. look at just number 10. So he's the captain, and there you go. We'll just finish it up at full time at 1-1, as we see a very different angular portion here. Nothing much to speak about. So we'll be finishing it up. We'll say goodbye to you. I hope you have just loved this contest. We'll be so we'll be having a penalty shootout. Let me remember. So we have not closed in as yet. So 5-5 chances each for both the teams. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So some extension. The sun has gone down. It's gone a little darker. We'll be back with the penalty shootout action very soon. Don't go far away.
ସମ୍ମାନ ରାଶି 2 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ତା ସହିତ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଟ୍ରଫି ଏବଂ ରନର୍ସ ଅଫ୍ ପ୍ରାଇଜ୍ ଭାବରେ ଧରା ରହିଛି 1 ଲକ୍ଷ ଟଙ୍କା ଏବଂ ସୁନ୍ଦର ଟ୍ରଫି। ବହୁତ ବହୁତ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହିଁବି ସମସ୍ତ ଆୟୋଜକମାନଙ୍କୁ ଏବଂ ବିଶେଷ ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ପାର୍ଟନର ଅଫ୍ ଦ ଟୁର୍ଣ୍ଣାମେଣ୍ଟ ରିଲାକ୍ସ ପରଫର୍ମାନ୍ସ ଆକ୍ଟିଭ ଯାହାଙ୍କର जो अधिकारी मानकर अवदान रही उपस्थित रही आम सहित अनेक अनेक धन्यवाद तेरे आम घर उपस्थित रही गोपाल चंद्र पात्र सार प्रेसिडेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट बार एसोसिएशन ढेंकानाल टंकधर बेहरा सार भाइस प्रेसिडेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट बार एसोसिएशन ढेंकानाल तापस कवि संसदी संपादक डिस्ट्रिक्ट बार एसोसिएशन ढेंकानाल आम घर उपस्थित रही सर्वोपरि जहाँ बृहत सपोर्ट रही आम रिलायंस ट्रेन एवं रिलायंस एक्टिव परफॉर्मेंस तरफ शशांक कुमार क्लस्टर मार्केटिंग मैनेजर ओडिशा आम सहित उपस्थित रही मंच पर राजेश कुमार क्लस्टर ऑपरेशन मैनेजर ओडिशा तब सहित सचिदानंद साहू मार्केटिंग हेड ओडिशा एंड आंध्र प्रदेश जो बसरे पेनाल्टी शॉटआउट होगा पर स्थिरीकृत होईची तार पछ पाखरे थिला दर्शक बंधु मानको अनुरोध करिबी से माने से पछ पाखरे रहंतु नाही गोल पोस्ट और नेट पछ पाखरे केही रहंतु नाही धन्यवाद रहइबा अभिजीत पाल सर को एवं हजरत अली खान सर को ताकर उपस्थित
And we are all set here. It will be the Reserve Bank of India who will be shying the first one. There we go. What happens here? Oh, goal! Yes. So the first green will be coming for the Reserve Bank of India. Not a very huge walk on that shot, but I think there's somewhere there has been small calculated mistake from the goalkeeper, because if you see the way he went to his right, he was very slow, I would say. He starts a little slow, and it's all about the game, or the marginal errors that you make, that minimalistic, that second error that you make. So depends so much on that. Let's see. It's number 7. It's Jamshid, the first goal scorer of this match, will be shying at the goal post. Can he get a green to his name? Yes, he can get a green to his name also, and to his team's. But this time, a feather touch, more than a feather touch from the goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. He was very, very good when he saved the two certain goals from Kerala Police today, or else we wouldn't have in this position of penalty shootout had he stopped those goals. But again, this is the reality. This is where you need to just drain out yourself again. This is just the extra push that you always give it for your team, isn't it? These penalty shootouts, it takes out so much of your energy, those calories. And I can see most of the spectators have also groomed up right behind the goal post, because that's the closest they can watch all the action unfold of the penalty shootout. Again, time for the Reserve Bank of India, jersey number 3, to hurl up one goal. Can he do it? And he does it squarely. If not from the left to the right, the ball squanders past. This time the force was there. Ah, there you go. It got diverted. Now this camera angle has shown that the ball has diverted. And you can see the eyes also. You can see the movement of the head also from the player. And remember, goalkeepers also can make an attempt. But this time you have number 22 here. Just trying to put it. It will be Sajivs. Will be trying to see if they can make another green here for the Kerala Police, because Reserve Bank of India has done it twice consecutive time. He just sees it. Oh, make no mistake, he could have got that in a rate of not anywhere. Absolutely frustrated is the goalkeeper. He takes it and throws the ball in disgust. But again, that speed was there. So the second green comes in for Kerala Police also. So the teams on equals at 2-2. Let's see now who gets the picture. It's from the Reserve Bank of India. It'll be jersey number 27. Just a little, just a little smile. Do you want to touch it? To just make a small little adjustment? He says, no, I'm okay. I'll have to just stop and block the ball of fire which comes from your leg. Is he left-footed? The check. He's left. He's left. Oh, yes! Super! Super, superbly done from the Kerala police to stop a goal. So the red will be coming in for the Reserve Bank of India. He came from the left footing, but couldn't get it past beyond the goalkeeper of Kerala police. So Reserve Bank of India drops a chance, and the red will be coming in the circle. Ah, oh, this is it not been easy. But one and again, it's all about how you see the ball till the last moment, kind of a situation. Now it's up to for Kerala Plus now to get the green moving for them. There you go. The red comes in officially underneath your screen. The Reserve Bank of India couldn't score that goal. Very important now that he does it and gets right on top of this contest, because then the Reserve Bank of India they have to stop another one, or else this match is all but gone for them. Oh, he made a huge adjustment almost to his left, allowing the ball to go to the right. Now see it properly here. There you go. His initial reaction was to go for the left. I think there was a bit of a chance to go to the right, but again, when your body alters its line a little bit, gets tilted towards the left, and then your force, the force at which the football, the football just comes hurling towards you. It's never easy. Again, these all things are easier said than done as we wait for another shy at the goalpost from the Reserve Bank of India. Can they make it one red? After that, the things will be done. That's it, just for Kerala Police to then get a goal. All up to the Reserve Bank of India now. Can he get it? Can he get it? Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. So we cannot stop it. One more red, and things would have been very, very tough for Reserve Bank of India to come back. But here we go. An attempt was definitely there from the goalkeeper of Kerala Police, but unfortunately, he'll have to face the brunt of that football going right behind him to unruffle the wings and the tent of the goal post. So three greens, one red for the Reserve Bank of India, but three so hat trick of greens for the Kerala Police, and here they are in another attempt for the green to come to corner. Can they do it all? It will be a stop by. Oh, superbly done from the goalkeeper. He has been known for these brownie points that he has earlier gathered. But look at the commitment now from the Kerala Police in anticipated. On the left, the crowds are absolutely fired up too and claps the way in applause for that super weapon which has resulted in that penalty and that goal not getting into the goal post. So red finally comes in after three consecutive greens for Kerala Police. So that just lights up the show. That will tell you that they are still alive in the contest. Are the Reserve Bank of India? Can they make a green here? We'll have to do it. Come up for the Reserve Bank of India. Oh, it's a slow one. Oh, what a deceive! What a deceive this is. He stopped suddenly before he completed the formality of going in all there. There you go. He stopped by little. He just saw trying to see where the goalkeeper was trying to make a move, and he made a first move to the left. And by the time he was trying to go for the right, he's already hurled it in a better angle. So there you go. And so is a substitution. So number 33 has been substituted. A goal for jersey number one. So
केरला की तरफ से गोलकीपिंग भी परिवर्तन
now, if he able to stop it, I think this is then it will be for the Reserve Bank of India for the match to have in their name. Let's see where the kudos are up to be. Are you seeing a fantastic game of football at the moment? And what a way to do it. The penalty shootout. Can he stop it? Can he get a green? Can he get a back-to-back reds here for Kerala Police, the goalkeeper? There you go. Oh, he cannot do that. He cannot do that. So four greens for both the teams and two reds for both the teams. They get it restarted again. Ah, yes, the dive was all okay, but the definite force behind the goalpost was good enough to get right behind the goalkeeper. So where is the move going in here? The Reserve Bank of India. They have to Spotify and hurl in the goal. Yes, it's a easy. As if like the goalkeeper didn't see anything. There you go. There you go. It's almost like he was making a mad work of the whole thing. Ah, ah. Initial five were gone. 4-4 for both the teams, and now Reserve Bank of India. It's five. Still a small bit of game remaining here. The reaction has to be. It has to be something which they'll have to think it out of their own colors, their own thick skin. And the whistle comes in. So it will be up for Kerala Police. Yes. It's angular one. Gets it deposited right straight through up and puts it right across to that money. It's getting a good money's worth here. There you go. The replays. They made just one clap of a very good work from that goalkeeper of Reserve Bank of India. But at the moment, the claps have certainly diminished because both the teams are now on 5-5. Four chances still remaining. It's a Bank of India that hurls it. And kudos to the Kerala Police goalkeeper. Superbly done. Again, Rio see the ball and seeing the ball till the last moment so that the ball doesn't spin inside the mouth of the goal post. So there comes a red for the Reserve Bank of India. So that will be a little bit of a soothing bump for the Kerala Police. Hopefully that's what they'll be thinking, that it just continues to remain. It'll be many more which will talk about the standards. Kerala Police again. Oh yes, there we go. Kerala Police does it. It's an easy one, and they have just got a name edged here to get a crown into the name, as Jay will be claimed
हमारे दोनों जो इंडियन टीम
to
के लिए
be
पार्टिसिपेट करने वाले
in the niche of that zone where they need it to be. So via penalty shootout, it's a Kerala Police who have won this encounter versus the Reserve Bank of India, courtesy three goals in a line there, and finally winning this contest. That's why it's so important that you the straw and remove those red colors and replace them with green. At the moment, the customary handshakes comes in, and
ক্যামেরা
it will tell
এমনি
you
বন্ধ
that
କରିଦିଅ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁନି ଆଉ
the more costly mistake you make, that much have to endure yourself.
ଲାଇଭ ହଉ ଚାର୍ଜ
So
ବସେଇଦିଅ
that's what we had from today. This is Mayur Barwa, your host
ଚାର୍ଜ
commentator.
ବସିଛି କଣ
I'll be signing off, and until for the next encounter of the
କାଟେ
seventh All
ତାପରେ
India Invitation Football
ଢେଙ୍କାନାଳ ତ
Tournament
ଯାହା ହବ
2025. We say a very goodbye,
କଣ କରିବା
and you take care of
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ
yourself and have a very great evening ahead.
रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के कप्तान आएंगे रिजर्व बैंक ऑफ इंडिया के कैप्टन मैं रिक्वेस्ट करना चाहूंगा और हमारे साथ जुड़ेंगे हमारे आज की क्लोजिंग सेरेमनी में और निवेदन करना चाहूंगा मोहम्मद रफी और अभिषेक करुणिया वो भी हमारे साथ हमारे आज के प्राइज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन मंच के पास आएंगे निवेदन रखी समस्त दर्शक ମାନଙ୍କୁ ନିବେଦନ କରିବି ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଚେୟାରରେ ବସିଥିଲେ ଚେୟାର ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ପାଖରେ ପହଞ୍ଚାଇ